So today we're working on gears 1 and 2 today. All right, so you see I have everything kind of mapped out over here so you guys can keep reading it and you guys can actually understand it more than anything. I did this seriously for you guys. So gear 1 is first step explosion. Gear 2 is acceleration with force. So essentially gears 1 and 2 is a lock and pop. All lock and pop is a high knee. That's all it is. So let's just say right now I bend over right now and try to load this leg up. What happens when we get in our speed stance? We load this foot up. So all that is when I'm loading up right here. So I'm gonna lock this leg and I'm gonna pop this knee like I'm in high knee. So it's lock, pop. You see it's the same motion. Lock, pop. So you sit down, lock, and you pop right here. So you're essentially on your high knees, you're using your hip flexor. You're using your hip flexor to do a high knee. So that's all essentially your high knee, your first step explosion, your gear 1 and 2 is. Because if you were to give me a high knee, Isaac, just give me a high knee. Put your arms against my chest and lean forward. That's his gear 1 and 2. And all it is a high knee, which you've been programming the whole time. So that's the lock and pop, essentially. All right, then when we get to gears 3 and 4, then that's when this will come in, and then that's where the graph comes in. But that's essentially what we're going to be working on today is lock and pop. We're going to be working on that gear 1 and then that gear 2. You guys, everyone in here, in 3 steps in gears 1 and 2, you should generate between 12 and 15 miles an hour in 3 steps. Then your gear 3 comes in, you add another 2 to 3 miles an hour. Gear 4 comes in, you add another 2 to 3 miles an hour. Now we're in the range of 20 to 22 miles an hour of us actually generating the force and not something pulling us. We're generating it, all right? So the first thing we're gonna be doing is working against this pad. So we should have 4 people up. So, yes, so we're going to be leaning against the pad. Now look, what I want you guys to focus in on, honestly. So I'm going to be going right here really fast. Remember, we're locking this leg out. Jay, wait till I'm done. We're locking this leg out. We're not trying to come up. We're not trying to have our hips come back. Our hips should already be set forward. This leg should be loaded up with majority of our weight because that's the leg we're locking out. And then we're just punching this leg. So I'm not trying to go up and out. I'm trying to go straight out. I'm trying to shoot out. So I'm shooting, locking this leg out, boom. And then I'm driving this knee to where I want to go. Leg straight, knee up, my toe is not down. It's up. That's the pop right there. So look, lock pop, lock pop, lock pop.